I'm Alan.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Zed Patient Zero. As you can see, this week we got us a whole crowd. So you guys just introduce yourselves.
I'm Alex.
This is Alex, my brother. You saw him.
I'm Nikki.
This is Nikki. We haven't seen Nikki yet.
John.
And this is John, who you remember from another episode. This week we're going to actually get into holding up somewhere. We're going to talk a little more about where you're going to end up, or where you're going to loot from post-apocalypse. If when you guys want to start, just where are you going to go?
Alright, as far as the looting post-apocalypse.
Food.
Locally, we actually have a food distributor.
Food service distributor.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
And definitely have to hit that place up. Definitely.
The place here, it's called PFG Milton's, and it's actually, they provide food service products, including foodstuffs and preparation equipment and stuff for all the local restaurants.
In bulk quantity.
Yeah. And they store it there. They have generators, lots of big warehouse space, and semi-trucks with a nice, big, hefty chain-link fence.
Yeah, it'd be a good place to hold up.
All the way around their parking lot, so...
Real good place to hold up.
Yeah. I said it's really not very far from where we sit right now.
Yeah.
What about the Walmart distribution center that's in South Carolina, I think it is? Instead of hitting up a Walmart, you know, it's got...
It sounds good, but the only issue I could see with going to one of these distribution centers, like the Walmart distribution center, is its location relative to us here. But as far as just general survival, yeah, I think that'd be a great place to end up. Matt here brought up the subject earlier of there are other places local to us, and I'm sure local to you, that do cold storage or just provide distribution for food service industry. And those are going to be good locations for food in large quantities.
Well, also, a production plant in general would be a good place to hold up.
Sure.
I mean,
raw materials.
There's the entrances that are not the main entrance are heavy bolted doors that are only accessed with maintenance keys or department manager keys.
So provided you could get in, that'd be a good place to be.
And most all of them around here are fenced generally.
Yeah.
I mean,
on top of the fact that they all also provide large amounts of warehouse space, that would be a great place to barricade yourself and camp.
Yes.
Even if it was just for the short term, it'd be a good, safe, usable space for you to hole up.
But even if you couldn't get into a place like this, anywhere you can get off the ground, or at least destroy the stairs, getting to you is a good place. The
old Sam's Club is now a furniture store here in where we're at, and they had their offices.
We're upstairs.
We're all up this one flight of narrow stairs that could easily be barricaded or knocked out or protected, in addition to the fact that could be a lookout spot. That could be a command center area, and this huge warehouse with all these big heavy shelves could totally act as rain collection. You've got the roof and all the skylights. You've got place to camp with exhaust now that you've cut a hole in the roof for fire and smoke, which you'd want to avoid in large quantities because they'll see that and go towards it. But absolutely be a great place to barricade and store yourself. Plus, right now, like I mentioned, it's a furniture store.
Yep.
So, chairs and stuff.
The reason I brought up the distribution center, though, is because I know a lot of people in their plans is they want to move. So, if you got around to it, it would be better to make it to a distribution center so that way you would have more supplies after you were done holding up wherever, because eventually your supplies will run out.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Storage, we laid out my plan for the for my RVs up in the trees and that kind of stuff. You're going to run into situations, especially in cities where there isn't a place to moor, there isn't a place to pull you up into the place. You're going to want some form of warehousing with storage to not only stock up, but park, camp safely.
Knowing these locations would be a must before you venture toward them.
Exactly.
I would choose something more fortress-like as my hold.
Any particular place in mind?
I do actually have one place. There's a gun armory in Athens. And this place is built like a fort. There are no windows on the bottom floor. Second window are only windows. The only door is at the front entrance. No,
you sure it's not a fort? It's an armory? I mean,
it could be.
It may actually be a fort.
It's a gun store. It's what it is made for. It's what they do. They buy and sell guns all day, every day, any day. And I don't know if the guy who built the place had this in mind, but it's perfect. My idea is deal a bus, get some people, get whatever supplies I need to get to Athens, and go there. You could back the bus right up to the door, or not the door, but say the side wall. Send one person in through the emergency exit in the roof of the bus. They go in, scout, make sure there's no zombies inside, and destroy whatever they have to seal the door, and then everyone goes inside. You have your place.
Speaking
theme music.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that last 2 seconds out.
You did it.
Okay, and continue.
Okay. That would be perfect, because if you have supplies, there are distribution centers in the area that you can go scout and get more supplies for. It's a fort. It is solid brick walls that nothing can get through.
Good.
And roof access.
I would, if I could, just like to interject that any plan that involves you leaving, going out on the road, traveling any distance, is extremely dangerous. An order of magnitude more dangerous than getting comfortable and doing your thing where you're at. Okay?
Absolutely.
So, always have a backup. Now, I think we're going to have to wrap this up today, guys. I appreciate you all joining us, and thank you for providing a somewhat of a woman's perspective as little as you actually talked. We'll have to have you guys back again later. So, thanks, everybody, for joining us again, and this has been Zed Patient Zero. I'm Alan, and will continue to be so.
And I'm still Matt.
And I'll always be Alex.
Nikki.
John.
So, stay alive. I mean it.